Cars are everywhere today. You don't even think about the damage you're causing when you go on a car ride. And what about those power plant factories? You may have thought those factories were making clouds when you were younger, but they were creating something much worse. Pollution has spread across the country. The once clear blue sky now has an everlasting gray haze. This haze has caused many health and environmental problems. It has contributed to global warming and needs to be stopped. The Clean Air Act is a federal law that regulates air emissions from sources like nuclear power plants or anything that produces the 6 greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide and methane. The Clean Air Act has cut air pollution by 70% over the last 4 decades with the help of the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA for short. We had the opportunity to interview Niloufar Nazmi of the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. When asked what the EPA is doing to help with air pollution, Nazmi replied that the EPA sets health-based standards for sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide particles, nitrogen dioxide, ozone, and lead. The standards are set at a level to protect public health, including the health of sensitive subpopulations. Every 5 years, the Act requires EPA to review scientific data and determine whether to revise the standards for a pollutant.
Wind turbines are a renewable source of energy to electricity, unlike the fossil fuels like coal, dug from the core of the earth. When wind is used to generate electricity, there are no hazardous waste eliminated into the air, so there would be no harm done to this alternative energy. Whereas traditional power plants produce harmful gases like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides that can cause acid rain, harming forests, wildlife, and human health.
Regulations imposed by Washington are undermining the work being done at the state level to manage our lands, to manage our natural resources, and to protect our air and our water.
According to Nazmi, you can turn off lights when you leave the room, drive more efficient cars, or buy Energy Star rated appliances. Using fireplaces and wood stoves can cause a lot of pollution unless they are newer models and maintained well.
We should certainly have the cleanest air and water we can possibly have, but to destroy the economy over still a theory that's controversial in terms of what is the environmental sensitivity to carbon dioxide, I think is a bad idea.
Nuclear power plants release toxic smog into the atmosphere. Because of this, they are being shut down and being replaced with safer, cleaner energy sources. With the new sources of energy, coal miners and nuclear power plant workers are losing their jobs. This is ruining the economy.
However, renewable energy sources are a safer, more earth-friendly option. More safe companies could open and offer jobs to those who have lost them.
The Democratic Party and the Republican Party both want to help improve air pollution, but they have different opinions on how it should be done. The Democratic Party believes that pollution needs to be reduced immediately for the safety of the environment and people. The Republican Party believes the same thing, but they are more worried about the impact solutions would have on the economy. Secretary Hillary Clinton of the Democratic Party says that air pollution needs to be reduced to help improve children's health when it comes to respiratory diseases such as asthma affected by polluted air. Clinton says that the government will not set standards for air, water, or food quality without taking the threat to children into consideration.
Representative Rand Paul of the Republican Party says that since its creation in 1970, the Environmental Protection Agency has done more harm than good. EPA regulations cost more than 5% of our annual gross domestic product, which was over $15 trillion in 2012. This is equivalent to the cost of defense and homeland security combined.
There are many ways we can help reduce air pollution. According to Nazmi, the best way is not to use as much energy. You can ride bikes, take public transportations, or even walk. You can possibly get switched to solar energy.
The alternative energy sources have and will contribute to the reduction of pollution, but it is going to take a lot more help from the government. Wind turbines need to be used by more and more power plant companies. Government buildings should encourage the switch to solar panels by installing them as well.
We understand that not many people can afford solar panels. The installation price alone can cost between $25,000 to $30,000. This cost can discourage citizens who wish to switch, so we propose an idea. We want the 2016 presidential candidates to talk about and advertise the Energy Star program. This program is run by the EPA and the Department of Energy. This program offers tax credits for solar-powered systems. We want the candidates to make citizens more aware of this program and to even further this offer so it benefits low-income families.